Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. We welcome you in our daily program, Ramadan Iftar of Ramadan Iftar, with, inshallah, we say successful personality. I see smiling. Inshallah, we are presenting personalities that, inshallah, they making their journey in their life for success. Inshallah, dunya and akhirah. Brother Abdullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I see you very excited, you're laughing. Well, excellent, excellent. Abdullah, really, we want to present a model and example of youth that are striving for excellency. And we want to tell also the youth, you can become successful in life. And we can, and not we want to say theoretically, right, but we want to present a model, an example. Look at that man, look at that man. Yesterday we did with also with our brother Abdul Alim, that is a graduate from Stellenbosch University, as well. He is a project manager, and he is successful. He was successful in many projects. He failed in many projects as well, and still is striving for a better, for a success, dunya and akhirah. Our slogan, Abdullah, there is a verse from the Quran. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة. Our Lord, give us the success of this life as well the success of the next life. We want a success in both life. Abdullah, I want you please first introduce yourself to the
Assalamu
viewers.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
My name is Abdullah. A very new,
This is a new Muslim name.
a very new Muslim name. Sheikh witnessed me to say the decree last week Friday.
All right.
So please do excuse me if I get some of the sayings wrong. But
Don't worry.
learning.
Don't worry. We are all learning.
Yes, Islam is the religion of education.
That's right.
Yes,
Correct.
yes. So we're learning day by day. But that's just who I am. I'm 23 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. The youth trying to do the right thing, follow the right path, mashallah.
Very good. Very good. Doing the right thing and following the right path. Yes. Yes. Tell us about where you background, your born, your family.
My
Then
family,
from there, your journey in your life.
my journey in my life. I think we'll focus more on my mom, my dad.
Right.
My dad is Vendas from South Africa. My
Mm.
mom is from Zambia. She's Tonga,
Wow.
which is one of the 72 languages in Zambia.
Wow. mashallah.
So I was born in '99 in South Africa,
99.
and then we moved to Polokwane,
Right.
and I lived being a child, growing. I went to Mickey and Minnie Mouse creche,
Right.
and I went to PIMS, and then I went to Stanford, and then I did.
You went to where? Stanford. Where is this thing?
The Stanford is the shake now. You're starting me shake. Stanford is the
Well,
school in the mountain.
the viewers, they don't know about Polokwane. They don't know about.
Oh,
Yes.
it's a school. It's a nice boarding school. It's in the
Yes.
mountains. It's on the way to Zanin.
Hmm.
Sheikh always reminds me that it's a good school. So we thank Allah
Well, it's for
that.
the elite, and it's not easy to.
No, we were
huh?
blessed. We were blessed.
Blessed. Yes.
So yes, that was I grew up a Christian.
Correct.
I grew up in a Christian home, and when I turned maybe 17, 18,
Staunch Christian,
yeah,
practicing.
practicing, reading
Yes.
the Bible, praying every day,
Yes.
being a prayer leader at school.
Wow.
That's how it was. And then I can't tell you.
And from both sides, mom and
Yeah,
the dad.
mom and dad,
Right.
mom and dad. But I think
Right.
maybe this is where the confusion started. My dad went to a different church from my mom,
Right.
and their beliefs were different.
Okay.
Even
Also,
the-
then they differed in their beliefs.
Exactly. So maybe this was around 2016, 2017 when I turned 16, 17. I'd lost my faith.
You lost your faith.
I'd lost my faith. I'd stopped believing in
Mm.
Christianity.
Right.
But at the same time, when I was there
This
studying,
is like a new phase in your life.
yeah, it's a new phase in my life saying that, oh, not
Why
saying,
you lost your faith? What is the reason?
I can't, I also don't know. If someone asks me, I just stopped believing. I
Is there
didn't,
is something that it confuse you?
I think I was confused. There was too many, can you drink? Can you not?
Hmm.
This is good, this is not good. And that's where also as well, but I'll say that a little bit later where my love for Islam came.
Hmm.
When I was also, when I remember, I
Hmm.
told you the last time, but for the viewers as well, when I was in grade 9,
Hmm.
that was 2015, 2014,
Hmm.
I went to the library and I saw a book on Islam.
Right.
I was like, okay, this looks interesting. Let me take the book. I took the book
Hmm.
and I read maybe 7 pages and I returned the book. But I read the book. That's why I can say Allah planted the first seeds.
Wow. See, from the first book and the 7 pages, Allah planted the seeds. Right. Okay. From these 7 pages, what the seed? What it was?
I can't even remember. I remember seeing, when I remember now, I remember seeing there was a page with children, playing and dressed in
Right.
the time. But it was just, I was curious, you can say I was curious. And
Hmm.
then we fast forward now to I went to varsity for 1 year. I went to the University of Free State. I was studying education,
Hmm.
but I didn't want to study education. So then I left it. And then I started with UNISA. I'm still currently with UNISA, but I'm also working. I wanted to work to go into
We are coming now to the issue of the work. Still, I want
which one?
your journey of transformation.
The journey of transformation. I
Yes.
guess we can put
Now
it.
you from the book and the library. You read
Uh-huh.
it, and from there, what happened?
Nothing happened from there, Sheikh, until I started working. That's why I
Wow.
fasted forward. That
Well,
was a good 7 years. Nothing happened. The seed was just
but
underground.
in that 7 years, you lived the life also. What you
Uh,
call it, antagonistic, or what you call it, non-believer,
yeah, I was agnostic.
agnostic.
I was agnostic. Yes, I could say from maybe 2017 until last year,
Right.
2022. I was just agnostic, a heathen actually, a
Mm.
heathen, which is the true word, because I just was not. I was just
And he didn't means no believing God at all.
yeah, no believing, not believing at all, whether he's there or not there, not caring,
Mm.
not caring. And
Yes.
atheist people, they believe that there's no God.
Yeah.
They believe there's no God, whereas I just didn't care whether there's
Okay.
God,
God
no
is
God.
not in my life.
It's not in my life
Right.
exactly. I
Yeah.
didn't pray. I just used to eat and everything. Nothing. I
Right.
just living every day. I wouldn't say I was partying and going crazy.
Right.
I wasn't necessarily going crazy, but I was just not going to church or doing anything religious of that matter the way I was raised.
Right.
And then come to 2020 during COVID,
Right.
just came now. It was TikTok time and Instagram, and all of us were on the phones. And I started seeing Muslim posts on my
Muslim.
social media,
Right.
and I liked it. I thought it was nice. I liked the sayings, mashallah, inshallah. It was very
Okay. Now the
nice.
sayings they attracted you.
They attracted me. I just
Right.
liked the Muslim, the culture,
Mm.
looking outside, looking in.
Mm.
It looked, Muslim people are very loving people, very caring people, very joking people. They like to
Right.
smile and laugh.
That's good.
It was very good. So 2019, then we met my friend Mapike, but he
Right.
changed his name to Omar.
Omar.
Yeah, at the time he had
Where
not
you met your friend?
in Bloemfontein.
Bloemfontein.
Yes.
Okay.
Funny enough,
Well. You were a student there in.
I wasn't a student anymore, but I was still in Bloemfontein.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I was still in Bloemfontein.
Right. You don't know what is the reason he changed?
No, I don't know his
All
story
right. After
actually.
you met him, how he influenced you?
We actually met in a library, and
Right.
I was just working there, just
Right.
needed a quiet place to work, and he
You
was
look like you are a man who likes to read. You are the man of libraries. I see
Yeah.
you first time you are in the library, and you are the
Yeah.
second time then you meeting in the library. Always you are frequent with the library.
I like knowledge.
Wow.
I love learning. Another reason I've come to Islam.
Wow, this is very good. Very good. Yes. Islam is the religion of knowledge. Really. Yes.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
So I meet
You
there
met Omar.
Met Omar. I met Omar there,
Right.
and Omar he's just telling me, and then we exchange numbers. I'll be talking with Omar, we exchange numbers, and I see, he's telling me at that time he hadn't converted, but he was going to the mosque.
Okay.
He had Muslim
He
friends.
was practicing.
He was
Muslim.
practicing. He hadn't converted yet, but he was practicing.
He didn't convert yet,
didn't
and he was practicing.
Yes, he hadn't accepted
because of the influence of his friend.
Exactly.
Oh, this is a beautiful.
Exactly.
And it shows the friends and the environment can have a great impact on you.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is beautiful,
It
right?
was a nice time.
Yeah.
And he told me, Islam's, they will never judge you. I remember he told me, you're sitting just like this. I was
Right.
sitting there, he was sitting, and he looks
Right.
at me. He's like, I asked him, why Islam? Not in a bad way, not to say he mustn't do it, just to know why, to understand. And he told me, Islam's, they'll never judge you, they'll never hurt you, they'll always try to help you.
Okay.
And I was
Wonderful.
like,
That
wow.
is, he gave you very positive,
Yeah.
what you called about Islam.
Yeah. He told me.
Never judge you.
Never.
And yet he didn't embrace Islam yet at that time.
At that time, he hadn't even embraced Islam.
Wow.
He was,
And he was encouraging you. Islam is the best.
yeah.
All right.
It was good from Omar. I'm thankful. I always tell him, like, Omar, thank you for letting Allah use you and to show me.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. I will tell you what is the reward if someone invite you Islam. I will tell you just now.
Perfect.
Yes. Then after that,
so Omar, now we exchange
maybe
numbers.
we'll go for a break. Inshallah, we'll go for a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Well, the break is not coming, the advert is not coming. Okay, we carry on. We carry on with our program. Exactly. Well, now we are in Bloemfontein. You are with Omar. He influenced you, he encouraged you, and he wasn't a Muslim. He's just someone is influenced by the Muslim. He liked Islamic guy, like the Muslim, and he to encourage you. Listen, the Muslim they are like this, like this, like this. And from there you become motivated as well.
Exactly, it was. So now because Omar fed my interest, I'm okay. I download the Athens, I believe.
How is your relationship with Omar? And it's just a recent relationship or from long time?
No, I met him in the library.
Just from the library?
I met him in
from
the library.
The first time?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we exchanged numbers, and then we'd meet at the library all the time. We'd meet at the library, and then as you talk to someone, you become friends.
Yes.
You take their interest.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe you know him from long time, then you started.
No.
Yeah. Well, mashallah, from the first time he meet the person and he's not a Muslim and encourage him to become a Muslim. This is a very beautiful. Inshallah, also we'll have another brother, inshallah, with us. He can just get a seat with us here, and he will be also on the group with us, inshallah. The brothers, yes, we can just get the seat that you will be and on the camera also, that you can all of us sit around each other. Right. Yes, we carry on with the. If you can get just a chair from here and chair from here, and inshallah, two brothers also they like Islam and they want to speak about their story about Islam. Then carry on. From Omar, what happened?
From also now I downloaded the Quran on my phone.
Right.
I just read it. So. Okay.
All right.
Sometimes not. I like, and then the one phrase I quote, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And I just sometimes post it there on my WhatsApp, Alhamdulillah. So yes. That was 2021. Fast forward 2022, end of the year last year. I tell myself, I'm grown now. I've got a job. I'm staying by myself. I've got my own place. My dad has passed away. I'm not staying with my mom. I need to.
And your dad, what is his profession?
He was in construction. He was a contractor.
Yes. And he was well.
He was doing okay.
Doing okay.
He was doing okay.
Right. Then after that, from there, you
yeah, so he, of course, workside, he taught me a little bit, and then I went into the world after he passed away. And then I just thought, when you've got no authority, you want that authority. You want that let me say rules. I don't know how to say it better, but I say rules. So I said, okay, 28. I remember 28 December. I told myself that I'm going to practice Islam. I went on to Google and I Googled how to do the Salah.
Yo.
And now we're on the break.
Yes. Let's go for a break. And after that, I'll put the camera to you, Rakis. If you can, I don't know, if you can come one this side, yes. Sorry.
I know you're watching us. You hear my words and know my thoughts. Every breath just leads right back to you. When there's no light to break the dark, you're the only one I trust. I only call to you, Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi. And when the walls won't hold no more, and when my heart lay on the floor, I'll give my all to come right.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Back to our iftar program, and with our brother Abdullah, exciting personality. And you went to Google and you start practicing Islam. We didn't think about, let me go to the mosque and look for someone to teach me.
I was very scared, Sheikh. I was scared. I was scared. I thought, let me first. I didn't want to come inconvenience good people. I didn't want to, if I wasn't sure.
Right.
So I practiced. I just Googled, okay, how to do,
Right. You Google it and
exactly. and I was like, okay, these are the times. And then Omar as well.
You're right.
I message Omar and he helps me and he tells me what to do.
And he wasn't Muslim.
Yeah, by that time he was a Muslim.
Okay, he didn't guide you, didn't took you to the mosque.
No, because he was far away. He's in a different province. He's in Bloemfontein. I'm back in Polokwane. So I'd just tell him and then he'd WhatsApp and he'd say, do this. And then I'd just, make sure every day I just read my Quran. Just the opening. I didn't go into detail.
Yes.
I just made sure every
the first
day,
chapter.
The first chapter.
Surah Fatiha.
Surah Fatiha.
The opening.
The most beautiful thing I'd ever read in my life.
Oh, wow.
The most beautiful thing. I make sure when I wake up, I read. Before I go to sleep, I read, not knowing what I'm doing, not knowing where I'm going, just knowing that this is the word of Allah, and if I read the word of Allah.
Allah, subhanakallah, subhanallah, subhanallah. And from there, what happened?
I got the worst toothache, Sheikh.
Right,
the worst toothache.
The
worst toothache.
What?
And I was avoiding
I think this is the reason. Look, God, how brings you to Islam from the toothache. Right. Then toothache, what happened?
And I actually, my friend, but her and I are very close. She's basically my sister, her mom gave me a job to train me to bring me up. And she said, you know what? By then my name was still Chichi. She's like, Chichi, this tooth is just killing you. There's a dentist there.
Right.
A good dentist.
Right.
Go to that dentist.
Yes.
I said no. I said no. And I said no to the point it got so bad I just had to go. And when I get there, I get to the dentist and the dentist and I are talking. I'm like, dentist, must I call you dentist? Must I call you doctor? The dentist is like, call me Mohammed.
Right.
Mohammed. I'm like, your name is Mohammed. I don't know why I was just compared to tell him. I'm like, Mohammed, I'm practicing Islam now. And he's like, oh, have you converted? I'm like, no, I need someone to show you. He's like, don't worry, we'll talk. You're my new friend.
Look, so from Muhammad the dentist, Muhammad Khan.
Muhammad Khan Patel,
Patel.
yes.
Right. He told you, you are my friend, then I will, don't worry.
Don't worry, I'll take care of
Right.
you. So this is before my procedure. I take out my earplugs, I put in, and I have the Quran on my phone where I listen, and I listen to the opening while Muhammad is hurting me and taking my tooth out there.
Right.
And that was, then he said, you know what? That was a Monday.
Right.
He told me Friday, come, we do a checkup because it was a bad tooth.
Right.
But he took it out nicely. He did a good job. He's like, come back on Friday. I give you a checkup. After that, we go to the mosque together, if you like. I said, please, mom, let's go together.
Yeah.
And he brought me to the mosque. I come Friday. He checks up the tooth is healing okay. Everything, my gum is healing fine. And he's like, he brings me here to the masjid here in Orient and Nirvana. And he shows me how to do wudu. And he just guides me and he holds my hand through the whole process. And we stand next together. First, we even went to his mom's house. It was before Ramadan. We went to his mom's house and he showed me the different foods and gave me food and everything Omar had told me about the Islamic people.
Right.
I'm seeing it now with Muhammad.
Wow, wow, beautiful. Really, you met with a wonderful person in this community. Yes.
So it was good. And then Muhammad and we brought me to the mosque. I loved it. And then him and I were just WhatsApping. The one time he was not free, so I came to the mosque by myself. I made sure I came to the mosque and
you wasn't scared.
I wasn't scared anymore. Now I came and I knew what to do. Go, you put your shoes there, you come and at the Friday is the Juma. I know that Juma is the important one. You can't you can't not go to Juma. There's no excuse. So I went and then Muhammad and I were just talking. And he's like, when you're ready, I'll introduce you to there's a sheikh. When you're ready, don't rush. When you're ready, and I'm telling him, Muhammad, I'm ready. He's like, don't rush. When you're ready. And then eventually last week Friday, that was what was the date last week Friday? Was it the 3rd or something? I can't even remember. This was recently now. During Ramadan, I was also fasting, even though I wasn't a Muslim.
Look at that.
I was also fasting, so I was just like, okay, no, this is me. I'd wake up, not at the times, not that early, not that early, but I'd wake up, I'd make sure I eat, and then I'd go through the whole day, no water, no tea, no sweets, no nothing, just every time, because at that time I hadn't even had a Quran. I just had the Quran on my phone, so I'd just read Surah Fatiha. Surah Fatiha, the opening. That's all I'd read. Just all I'd read. And then I told Muhammad when he came and he picked me up, and it's now Ramadan, so we're not going to his mom's house to eat because we're not eating. We go to the mosque there at Polokwane, and we pray, of course. We do everything. I know how to do wudu by myself now. I know everything how to do it. So because I'd go back and do my research. I say Islam is the religion of education. So I'll go back and I'll learn and I'll Google and I'll just how to do this. And then also as well, very helpful, very, very, very helpful, Mufti Menk.
Mashallah.
Mufti Menk. I would just watch him even if I'm still at work. I just put him on YouTube in the background, put him on my phone, and I listen to Mufti Menk.
Mashallah.
That was very good. And then now Friday, after the Friday of Ramadan, I'm with Muhammad, and he's showing me, no, this is zakat. You can't give zakat because you're not a Muslim, but you can give it. Which one he showed me? The different ones. The lila. I'm still learning, of course, but he showed me the different ones, and I put in the right one. And okay. He said, we're ready. I said, ready? Ready. I said, are you sure? I said, I'm sure. And what did he do? He gave you a call. He gave wonderful man, yeah, Sheikh, wonderful leader. We went to Sheikh's house, and Sheikh asked me the same questions he's asking me now, but he said, are you sure you're ready to be a Muslim? And I said yes, and he witnessed. And you were there.
Declared your faith, it is a beautiful story. Well, Abdullah, I wish you all success in your journey. Right. And also, I am very proud of you. You are a man that you got your own company. You are established yourself. You're working to build yourself. This is to me, you are on the way for your success. That's why we say there is a dua in the Quran. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Our Creator grant us the success in this life and the next life. This is our slogan. We want to become successful in this life and the next life. Now we'll go to another also story. The camera, inshallah, will shift it little bit to brother Zakaria. Brother Zakaria, tell us about your exciting story. From where to where?
Okay. I don't know where to begin.
Originally from where? Where are you from?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah. People of Zimbabwe are very calm people, wonderful people. More than that, are known with education.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
from where? Which area? Which place?
in Harare.
Harare. You are from Harare.
Yes.
Or around Harare.
Around Harare, in Goa to be specific.
All right. Yes. Okay. Tell us now your story. How is Islam in Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
What is the population of Muslims in Zimbabwe?
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
maybe
approximately
2%.
2%.
Yeah. It's like I first discovered Muslim when I was working with Faisal on another project.
Right.
Yeah, that's when we started interacting with him. That was in 2013.
13.
Yes. And
first, you tell us what is your education, your profession.
Okay. I'm an electrical engineer.
Electronic engineer means you fix the brains. All the wires of the brains, you can fix them.
Yes.
All right. Good. Beautiful.
Right. Yeah.
And in that project, you were in company of in your employment. You practiced engineering or another project?
I was subcontracted.
Okay.
I had set up my own company then.
Right.
Yes. So I was subcontracted to come and do the what we call it Sinara in Zimbabwe.
All right.
Yeah, the tolling system.
Tolling system.
Yeah,
okay.
For the toll gates.
Okay, yeah, okay. That you guys, you take the money from us.
Yes.
You help them. Oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where my story begins.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we used to move around together doing the project, and I would ask them questions, and they would answer gratefully. But then it didn't like really strike me to become a Muslim.
Right.
Yeah. And then we moved along the years. I think in 2017.
Right.
Yeah. That's when I met the Pola family.
All right.
Yeah. Also doing another project for them.
Okay.
Yes. And then as life goes on, we moved again. I got another project for madrasa. I think that's where the interest.
What the project of madrasa?
Yeah, madrasa was doing the solar system
for them.
Yes, for them.
Okay.
Yes. So I went there. Right. I was busy with my work as usual.
Right.
Yeah, and then there were students there. So whenever I heard them singing, then doing their prayers, I talked to one of the guys that were cooking for them.
Right.
Yeah, trying now to understand how do you get to become a Muslim.
Right.
Yeah, that's when he told me.
What triggered you? What issue that, listen, I want to join these people? What is the point? Where is the change, the point of change?
The call to worship, when we call people, like it's time for prayer.
Right.
Yes.
The call for the prayer.
Yes.
This affected you. This yes. You liked this call, or how?
Yes, I liked it.
All right.
That's when I asked.
Many people, they think we are singing.
Yes.
We are singing. They don't know that is the call for the prayer.
Then I didn't know.
You also didn't know that you think that we are just singing.
Yes. Then I asked him, what is it? What is he saying? Then he's saying, it's all about for prayers. It's now time for prayers. Okay, we did our work, and I was busy asking him a lot of questions. And then the other day, I was with Mr. Asif.
Right.
Yeah, that's when I think I was like, I'm sure I'm ready to become a Muslim. Yeah, then I asked him. I remember we were driving to Masasa together that day, and then I asked him, how do I go about it to become Islamic, to practice Islamic? And then he was like, you know what? It's a process. Islamic is like you are educating yourself every day.
That's right.
It's not something like you just do in one day and then you get to understand it. But he explained to me it's a process. And then he said, when you are ready, then I was coming to SA. He said, when you are ready, you can talk to my brother. He will help you.
Wow.
Which is Mr. Anis. And then when I came here, one day I was driving in the car, then I asked him, how do I become a Muslim?
Right. Yes. You all the time you are insisting, I want to become a Muslim. I want to be,
back in Harare, when I talked to Asif, he told me, like I said, I just need to know the truth. My quest was in knowing Allah. How best can you save Allah?
Beautiful.
So he said, no, what the starting point was, every time when you go to sleep, just pray about it. Yes. Yeah. Ask Allah
him directly.
Yes, to show you the way, to show you the light.
Wow. Yes. Beautiful. Subhanallah. Then Allah guided you.
Subhanallah.
Subhanallah. It's a beautiful story. But I want to go more deeper because of the time. We'll go to another also. Alauddin. Alauddin. Yes. Who gave you this name? Why you choose Alauddin? You choose yourself Alauddin. I didn't choose you. I told you what name you said Alauddin. Yes, Alauddin.
Yes, how are you? Actually, my story is a bit long because I first introduced myself into the Islamic setup, I think about 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah, and at that time when I introduced myself to the Islamic community, I was a contractor. Actually, my personal profession is into construction.
Construction.
So as I'm into construction, that was my link between me and the Bola family. And then as I was doing construction for them, I ended up building quite a number of mosques. Like in my history, we built the furthest one was in Berengwa, where we went. That was about 300-400 kilometers away from Harare. It was a bit far down there. And then as we built those mosques, I was all like versed in seeing the Islamic life. And then I was moving with my boss, Mr. Anis Patel. He used to do a lot of things. He used to tell me lots of Islamic things. But as there was someone who was that not ready to take up, I was just listening and checking on what they were doing. So he gave me the chance and the opportunity to build maybe about 5 mosques together. And then apart from building the mosque, I went for zakat donations. I think I can show you.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you can see these are old pics.
Yes.
These are old pics. All when we were doing some zakat distribution. This is about 3-4 years ago. And then, but all that time, I wasn't a Muslim, but I was behaving like one. And doing the work of Allah. And then, apart from everything, the greatest thing which attached me now, after all these years to be part of this, is the love which I show, which I was shown, especially by my boss. Because I worked with him, like I said, I did some construction work for him for years. It doesn't suddenly mean that we don't have flaws. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. With things where you'll even tell yourself that, hey, I've made a blunder or this is wrong. But after everything, I'll see him just calling me and showing me the love. And he moved to South Africa, and I was doing some things which didn't end well again in Zimbabwe. But still, he had a heart for me to say, my friend, just come, we start afresh. So the love to me just taught me, I just told myself that no, there's something more to this. And then I just said, the Allah which Mr. Anis is following is the great thing to do. Let me just go there. So the most important thing which attached me was the love which I saw through him. Are you getting what I'm saying? That after all the shortfalls, but still there was that love.
The love to the care.
Yes. So I was attached through that.
Well, coming to end for our program, I wish all of you, inshallah, success in this life and success in the next life. I pray that to the Creator. We don't pray to Jesus, not to Muhammad, not to any human being. We pray to the Creator. This is the beauty of Islam. You pray to our Creator, not to any human being. Right. And definitely, if you get closer to your Creator will get closer to you. Means He will help you, will support you. He will guide, He will bring for you the people to care about you. And all what is happening around you, this is the work of the Creator. We are all the tools. We are the means.
Yes.
Then, inshallah, we'll have another session. Inshallah, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows us, and the time, because of the time of Maghrib here in Polokwane, we conclude with the dua, inshallah, and after that we end our program. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inna kunna min al-zalimin. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم استعملنا ولا تستبدلنا. اللهم استعملنا ولا تستبدلنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم ارزقنا ليلة القدر وثوابها يا رب العالمين. وصل اللهم وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا